Hey guys, it's Thunderman. I'm here with hip hop artist Rhae Rhae.
Hey, it's Rhae Rhae. What's good?
This is cool shirts, the shirts that show what somebody is thinking.
There's a lot on my mind. This is going to be a good episode.
The rain stick.
It even says Jamaica on it. Yeah, it's got the lizard and everything. How do you make it stay? Duh. We can talk about anything. Well, first of all, I feel like you need to be interviewed too at some point.
Interview at where? Right here? Well, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, like, how long have you been doing video work?
I started doing video work. The reason, I started doing music videos up here, and I was recording my music here, and I started coming to public access, but I started doing music videos too because they have video editing software.
That is so cool.
Yeah. For the longest, I've always wanted to wear shirts that showed it showed motion picture. Like, what if I wore a shirt that had it showed motion on it instead of it just being one plain image, And then that's why I invented these shirts that show what you're thinking at that moment. So whatever you want to wear on your shirt, all you gotta do is think about it in your head.
That's really cool. So, this is my award from the Black Apple Award. There were a lot of categories. I won Best Hip Hop Artist. And it was like the craziest night of my life. Like that was really cool. It's just cool just since I'd only been doing music for a year and a half at that point. It was just whoa. It's also with Northwest Arkansas Fashion Week. So it's the award show's tied in with it. So that was also that's the fanciest place I've ever performed at. That was cool. There were jets in there, everything. It was very nice. It was pretty overwhelming. I was like, dude, this is not, this is so cool. I can't believe I'm a part of this right now, out of nowhere. This is such a blessing. I didn't get to hear them announce that I won. I didn't get to hear it because I was in the backstage. I didn't know that they were going to do the music category first. So I didn't even get to hear it. But then I got a text message while I was walking from the back room up into the front, and it said, oh my God, you won. And I'm like, well, how do you know I'm here? And she said, no, I'm here. And I'm like, what are you doing here? I haven't seen her since high school. And she's like, girl, I came to support. They just announced it. You won. Get up here. They liked it. Even the camera guy I could see him getting it in the back. It was really cool. So it made me feel good to know that, all right, different people like your stuff, girl. Let's go.
You want to know what memory I have from you and me in high school?
What?
So
oh gosh, what did I do?
You would always, me as well, we wouldn't sit in the cafeteria.
Oh yeah.
We would go outside by those doors, out in the yard.
Yeah.
Kind of in the same yard where there's that pavilion and stuff. But and so here's the thing. Back then, I was a Twilight hater in high school, you know what I'm saying? Because it was everybody loved Twilight. I'm wearing metal shirts every day, And also the worst part was that every time they released Twilight, it came out on my birthday, November 22nd, right? And so I was sitting there, I was hanging out with some bros, and we were all hanging around the same people, but you were in another circle that was maybe about 10 feet away, And I was sitting there talking, I was talking shit on Twilight, And you were like, somebody talking about Twilight?
Oh my gosh!
And that was it.
Did I really do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I remember that. Somebody over there talking about Twilight, and I was like, I didn't want to be like me, Like I
You
was,
scared of me. I wasn't gonna be mad at you though. I can't believe I did that.
I don't know, like you like somebody like you was like you weren't paying that much attention, like
But
you
I
were,
just heard you.
you like went back and started talking with the friends and stuff, you know. And I guarantee you somebody from that like from those groups of kids that would hang out there, I guarantee some of them remember that. Like someone remember like me talking bad about Twilight and you being like Twilight.
I like working with you.
I like working with you as well. You know something like the you know the moon at the end of it?
Mm-hmm.
But that moon, I believe, is like the biggest full moon that we've had in recorded history. Because like number 1 was in January and number 2 is in January. I recorded one of those on one of those days. It was before we ever like even started working on New Moon. And I was like, I'll just, you know, it makes sense, you know.
Oh, so you had that prepared before. See, I didn't know that.
And yeah, well, I mean, I recorded just because they're like, yeah, that's supposed to be the biggest moon we've had in recorded history. I looked it up, and it was like there's like number 1 and number 2 were in January 2018, and that was when I filmed it. Like I just filmed the moon just to film it because they said it was the biggest it's been.
We have to share that with the world.
Yeah, and that's the moon that's at the end of the new moon video. Right after that kid like was like, "What's up?" and he like started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything about it. I was like, dude, you did it, Thunder Man.
You did it.
I did it. Well, I just sang the hook.
Well, you helped produce the video too. Like you literally like you found the shots. Like we just had a heyday out in East Springdale, you know.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
I know you heard that.
What was that?
I don't know. The ghost of the studio. I don't even see nobody. We need to do our introduction because I ain't got time for ghosts. I don't see anything.
I wonder if this picked up the noise.
Probably, because that was loud.
Yeah.
That was louder than how we've been talking.